on, people? It's the Swish and Flow podcast. It's your boy P Plus. We got Lee,
What is going on, y'all?
all about that nepotism, eh? And we got Jay.
Hey guys, what's going on, man?
All right, guys. What's going on, man? How's your week been, Jay?
It's been good. Trying to enjoy the winter weather. Went snowboarding, did a winter hike.
Winter hike.
Doing some skating and stuff. So it's
Okay.
it's nice, man. Especially it's different now because you have a dog and stuff. But it's nice. It's a good way to enjoy winter and not just stay inside.
How's your week, Lee?
Pretty good. Busy like
Yeah?
a bee.
You watching
Chilling like a villain, no blood spilling.
You watching the Olympics?
Olympics?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
What's that?
What the-
Is it the Audi? Am I watching the out? Like, is it the Audi?
the Audi ring.
The Audi rings? What is that?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm just gonna tell you guys straight. No need to beat around the bush, draw circles all day.
Yeah.
Olympics needs to be abolished.
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 Wow, that's strong.
100%.
That's really
Because I mean,
strong.
look, there's so many other things in this world that we need to be concerned about. We're concerned about Canada is number 4 with total medals.
Yeah.
U.S. this. Does it really matter? At the end of the day, fine. The idea of Olympics, okay, is to create camaraderie amongst countries. Unite through sports. I get that part. But when you're spending billions upon billions of dollars to build infrastructure, right? Just to build infrastructure, and you have starvation, right? In this world, we have all these geopolitical problems in the world. We're talking about gold medals and silver medals and bronze, and who's leading in the country with how many medals. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you can
Irrelevant.
you can say it about anything, right? You can say about the
Yeah,
NBA,
you can say
right?
about a
And
lot
the
of
NBA,
things,
we
Right.
spend money
Which
on.
is right. So when it comes to franchises and it's these small leagues, Premier League in the soccer, NFL in the U.S.,
It's business,
right? It's business.
Okay.
But when it comes to the Olympics,
It's also a
business.
business.
it's not a business. To me, it's not.
That's business too. What are you
But
talking
it's
about?
more like no. It's not. It's not an ongoing business. You have to be able to differentiate, right?
It is ongoing. They have it every 4 years. what are you talking about?
We are taxpayers.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And once the Olympics, the infrastructure is built, who's using it? The NBA stadium, NFL, right? Premier League for soccer. They're used year over year, year after year, year after year for decades.
Yeah.
Whereas the Olympic stadium, when are we going to use it again?
It depends on the whole city.
What do you mean?
We're not
it-
going to be
it
using it.
depends on the
again.
whole
What are you
city.
talking about? Like in
You're
Canada,
just-
we didn't build anything.
You're just getting an example for Brazil
Yeah. You're talking about like.
I don't.
because like
Are you talking about Canada? Or are you talking about?
I think anywhere.
because China they use their all
Bird's
their
nest?
infrastructure, bird's nest, all that stuff.
You know
all
what?
The time.
You know what they did though, right? They expropriated land, right?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are living on these land, and they just told them to just get the f out because we're building our
Well, that's
our
how
thing
business.
here.
That's how business works, right?
Not necessarily, but like I just
over
don't.
there,
I
that's
just
how
don't.
it works.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Over there, that's how it
but
works.
yeah, obviously it sucks for these people that have to, especially in Brazil. Brazil was way worse because they don't even use those stadiums anymore or those facilities.
Yeah, empty.
Yeah, but in like in
In Montreal, when we had Montreal 1972 Winter Olympics or something, it's a ghost town.
yeah,
it's a ghost town.
What do you mean it's a ghost town?
It's
not a ghost
the
town.
Impact play there still at Olympic Stadium.
Oh, in Montreal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's still used. Yeah. they still
who's
use
it? Who's
it's a terrible stadium by the way, but
Impact?
yeah,
Is it
the
football
soccer.
team?
yeah,
Soccer.
soccer.
Is it a big league?
The MLS.
Oh, it's an MLS. It's an MLS
team.
team.
Yeah.
How much did they spend? There's still, I believe the last time I checked was about a few years ago. There's still the taxpayers in that province are still trying to pay that bill that created that building. Whereas TFC here in Toronto, how much did they spend?
But isn't
Maybe
isn't Quebec, Montreal like one of the most corrupt cities in Canada?
Yes,
Am-
that is
I
correct.
heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not the fault of the Olympics. It's the fault of how the city and the host city or the host country deals with what they use.
Yeah.
Or they
100%,
build.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, I see it like I see it. Yes, it is a business. Unite countries and all that, but when it's only for 17 days or how many days, 21 days, I don't know how many days there are in the Olympics, winter and
It's
or
like
summer.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah, whatever,
Roughly
right?
3 weeks, yeah.
And if it's like a not even a month event, and you're spending billions of dollars just to create this infrastructure, and you make the taxpayers pay for this kind of stuff, and then you don't really use it. Maybe you use it here and there, but it doesn't bring back the same kind of value as you put into it. There's the return on the investment is just not that great. Whereas, all these sports franchises in North America, Premier League in Europe, right? They build these stadiums for, really big returns. There are people actually spending money to go to these stadiums, and it's an actual business. Olympics, what business is that? McDonald's advertising themselves, and you collect all these, mugs and whatever. That's not a big deal. The Olympics is a nice event, but from a macro viewpoint, I believe it should be abolished.
I don't think it should be abolished. I think it just needs to be reworked, because I think, isn't it the IOC, right? International Olympic Committee? They're really corrupt too.
Oh yeah.
Right? So
yeah, exactly.
So I think it's not a matter of fact of being abolished. I think they just need to just take out everyone that is part of it and then create a new committee, right? But at the end of the day, corruption could seep through at all parts, right?
Yeah, no, I don't care much for the Olympics, so that's just me. But I could see the usefulness of it. Like
I can see the usefulness of it, but it's obviously not. It's not like it's a one hit wonder kind of thing.
I mean, you gotta go back.
Wasn't this? Sorry to cut you off,
yeah.
but wasn't this Olympics almost boycotted by a lot of countries?
Yeah,
What happened there? Something about
No, I don't know.
it's China and their what do you call it?
they're doing something.
What's it? Something about the Uyghur Muslims or something.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was about to be boycotted, but now because I remember seeing U.S. backed out, but then U.S. came back in or something like that. So I don't know, but the reason why I think there wasn't much interest in this Olympics is because I don't know, it was just.
I think it's pandemic too, right? A
Yeah,
lot of people coming out of pandemic, and
I mean, wouldn't that be more?
but
because
Winter Olympics in general is not a hype Olympics versus
Summer one.
Summer Olympics. Yeah.
I don't know. Like the whole point of the Olympics, right? Is like if you go back in time, right? The whole point is to showcase like from a country standpoint your best athletic people, right? That was the whole point. Right?
Wait, do we have the NHL players in this year's Olympics? No, right?
No, they're not.
Don't they usually?
Yeah,
They have a break for it.
normally, yeah. But
So
this
what happened?
year, I don't know. This year they just didn't. They just decided against it, I guess. But normally speaking, like the whole point of the Olympics is to have your best go, to showcase that you're the best in the world, or out of because it's a worldly thing, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So that's the whole point is to get all the best in the world to compete at events, and then
I mean, it was
You know what I
was
mean? Like-
crazy hype when Sidney Crosby scored those that game-winning goal.
against the U.S.
That was crazy hype. And then
Yeah.
what happened this I didn't hear anything. The only thing I watched in this
None of them are
Olympics,
in there.
the only thing I watched in this Olympics were snowboarding. That's pretty much it. I didn't watch. I heard the hockey,
yeah.
the women's hockey. They won gold.
I
Right?
did watch that.
I didn't watch that specifically, but good for them. But everything else I haven't watched.
Yeah, no, it's like I actually wonder how many like young people are still interested in these things.
Yeah.
Because I actually think like it's just gonna go downhill.
Man. It's a farce.
I think it's gonna go
Olympics is a
downhill, and I don't
farce.
think. I mean, will it be abolished? Probably not. But like,
I don't think it's
so
not going to be
ratings and
abolished.
stuff like that, right?
But I think kids still want to have that goal of
do-
Olympic medal,
Do
right?
kids actually still care
No.
about?
Especially
kids
if you're in
even
a
care
sport.
about the Olympics?
Especially if you're in a sport, it's a sport that's not like soccer, baseball,
that I get.
basketball. But if you have like swimming, volleyball,
Right.
these,
Like
these ones where that
so,
are
but then
not celebrated.
Here's my argument. So it's just like I think BY mentioned it before, right? Golf is one of the there shouldn't be golf, right? Golf is only for rich people. There's so much land around golf courses that developers could be building homes, right? Same thing with gymnastics, right? In the Summer Olympics, or even snowboarding. You have to be a certain status, like you have to have a certain status. You have to have certain kind of money to be partaking in these kind of individual sports, right?
Right, yeah,
If you
yeah.
don't have the money to go swimming, because being able to swim, like we talked about before, is a privilege, right? Being able to go to gymnastic is a privilege. In order for you to be in a gymnastic club, to then start competing on different levels, AAA, whatever you want to call it, rep, and then go to nationals, it's a rich man sport, rich woman sport. So what are we doing here, right? Whereas if you have these small little leagues, NBA, NFL, all these are really drafted through talent, right? Yes, of course, yeah. Olympics is through talent. You have to be able to train and you have to be able to do all that. But just to display your thing at a cost of humanity and the dollars behind it, it's not worth it.
Humanity? What do you mean by humanity?
Expropriation of land, right? When they're trying to build in Beijing Olympics 2008, they said, okay, we're going to take this plot of land. Everyone that's settled and lived there for decades.
So is that the
FL.
problem for the athlete?
That's that's the humanity part. Where if I'm living there, you're telling me to get out because I need to build something. I'm for the people. I'm not for the athlete. A handful of athletes. I'm not for the athletes. I'm for the people.
No, well, it's for the aspiring athletes, right? Like,
But I'm not for the aspiring athletes because these are rich people that are partaking in
it
this.
doesn't matter if you're rich. I mean, there's some people that are, their parents are working 3 full-time jobs so they could get their kids. Sorry, 3 jobs to get their kids to play hockey every day, or take them to swimming meets every day so that they can fulfill their dream of becoming Olympic medalists, right? So it's not just the rich people. It's some people that sacrifice their own time and money so that their kid.
Most people, with the Olympics, I get what you're trying to say, but that's just more of on a micro level. From a macro level, in terms of the Olympics itself, it's a total farce.
So you want it abolished and then,
Abolish. Enough said.
You want
Next
it, you want
topic.
God. This guy.
I don't think it should be abolished. Like I said, I think the idea
Like
of,
you just said though, Jay, all you did was just look at watch the snowboarding and then see the total count of medals. That's basically what people are doing. You pick a certain one. I like the 100-meter race in the Summer Olympics in the 4x1 relay. I'll catch a one here, one there. Usain Bolt's not even in anymore, so I don't even know if I should watch it. And that's it. I'm trying to see.
And that-
is it US or is it China that's going to be getting the most gold?
And-
And that's basically my Olympic experience.
okay, that's fine. That's you.
Right, but most people are like that.
No,
like,
they're not.
They're gonna tune in. They're gonna go on CBC or whatever NBC
Yeah, okay.
to watch
Regardless
it.
of that, like I say, most people won't watch it, or whatever. But it depends on like the people that really want to compete for that medal, or really want to be the best of that sport.
At the cost of taxpayers or whoever's
Well,
the
that's
host
what I
country.
said, that they
at
have
the
to
cost of the millions of people that live in that city.
That's what I
it's
said.
not worth it.
That's why they have to restructure, right? The IOC is still corrupt. Like we already mentioned this, right? It's not about the actual sport.
In order
and
to have the Olympics, IOC, whatever corruption, whatever it is, in order to have the Olympics, it's still gonna cost money and people livelihood, and I'm not for that. Because it's not directly through maybe not their dwellings in terms of their settlement where they live, but it's through tax dollars. Why am I paying for this thing here when I'm not even gonna use it? Maybe okay, I'll have my son go to the swimming pool to dip in and all that. That's it, and I'm gonna pay an arm and a leg for
but
that.
that's the
Forget
same
it.
thing of like. You can make the argument like, oh, you're saying taxpayers pay for that.
Yep.
Well, taxpayers pay for like things we don't use, like child care, child benefits. We don't have kids here. None of us have.
That's on a smaller scale. But for something like the Olympics, no need. Move from me. Me can't bother.
But okay, well, I mean, look, I actually, look, I'm on board with you. Actually, I don't even think there should be Olympics anymore, just because I think it's like it's an old thing that just in this day and age, I just don't know how many people care about it anymore. Maybe people do. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I mean, like I mentioned before, the athletes care about. They
yeah.
want to be the best.
Except
in
for
that
the
sport.
athletes, obviously, the athletes are the ones that care. But
Yeah.
For rich
So
people.
that's what I'm saying. They could have it even low end, right? They can even have low end. They don't have to freaking kill everyone in the land, like you said. But if it's a smaller scale and they just perform to their best, then that's fine.
Exactly.
That's I don't care about building the bird's nest in Toronto and then you have to live in the sewers or something.
If you could do it on a smaller scale, then great. I think then continue it. Right?
I'm an appreciation of the sport. The
So
sports.
what do you think about What do you think about World Cup then?
World Cup, they're using
Soccer.
existing stadiums.
No,
They're not building stadiums for the World Olympics or the World Cup.
are you kidding me? They built stadiums
Which
for
one?
the World Cup in
Which city?
which
Country? Are they a
I'll
country
search it
that
up.
plays soccer predominantly? Then yeah, that's okay.
No, there was a World Cup where they had to build.
You
stadiums.
can't even name it, and there's probably a one-off. But
Yeah, 'cause
besides
I
that,
gotta search it. Guys.
No, they always have to. They always,
Search it.
so basically when
World Cup,
when
they're not
Toronto
building-
had the Pan Am Games, they had to build apartment buildings and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, but that they can
Yeah.
use again. They can sell it back to the citizens, to the people, to the investors, to the buyers, right? Yeah, you need that residence, but like just in terms of the money, the amount of money that's poured into it, it's not worth it. It's not. There's no. I don't know. I don't think there's a profit. There's no profit. It's a net loss. Net loss to the taxpayers.
And how about to all those people that work for the Olympics? They lose all their jobs.
I mean, yeah, they
And
get
all those
employed,
contractors that build and stuff like that.
They're laughing.
Those are people's livelihoods, though.
but they're laughing. They make the money off of taxpayers like myself.
Yeah, but if it's abolished, what happens to all those jobs?
They can
All
move on
those
to better
contract-
projects that are actually built for the community, not for these athletes.
That's fair.
I think they're doing it this year. They built it for the Qatar one.
Qatar has money. They don't have anything there. Qatar they don't have any. They don't have much infrastructure anyways. Right?
Oh no,
So-
no, sorry, Brazil. Yeah, they did build it for Brazil.
Brazil, huge for soccer. They're gonna
No, they
use that
built
over.
What?
They're gonna use that over and over again.
No, they built multiple
No, it's
stadiums.
because of the infrastructure. Like I said,
They
Brazil,
built multiple stadiums
Brazil's
for that.
corrupt.
Yeah, they
Right?
built.
They had the Olympics there. And
World Cup is different than the Olympics. Is all I'm saying.
Well, how's it different?
World Cup?
Yeah, how's it different?
Well-
It's still a sport. It's still like they have to build.
Yeah, they still have to build.
No, but the thing
They have
is,
to
the
infrastructure, like you
Olympics,
said.
the Olympics involve not just one sport. World Cup is just one sport, which is soccer, right? Olympics, you have snowboarding. You got to create slopes. You got to do this. You got skating. You need skating rink. You need to have all these different venues, right, to host the Olympics.
It's the same premise. It's less logistics, but it's still the same premise, right? Like it's every 4 years. The World Cup's every 4 years. Countries have to bid on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the bidding thing. I
Okay,
don't
so-
like.
Yeah,
But-
you have to pay money to bid too as a host country. What the heck was that?
Yeah, that's a little.
That's
messed
mafia
up.
right there, man.
I'll admit that's pretty messed up that you have to actually pay.
Yeah.
To
Toronto
actually,
paid just to, Toronto. I think Toronto paid
yeah,
for
Toronto
the
did
Pan
pay
Am.
something,
Well,
yeah.
it's
That
Toronto,
is-
Mexico, U.S. We're
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
yeah,
combination
it was a
to
combination.
do the
No,
World Cup.
Canada, U.S., Mexico. Wait, what?
Yeah, Canada, U.S., Mexico to do the World Cup in 2020,
Yeah,
2026.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's? Is it firm?
Wait, not 2026. Sorry, like
No,
soon.
no.
Is that firm?
Like when's Qatar? This year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, this year. So Qatar is this year.
it's 20,
26.
4 years later.
Yeah, so 2026.
Oh, is that firm?
No,
Yes.
no, I don't think did they get the bid? I don't know if they
yeah,
did. Oh, they did.
They won it.
Okay,
Oh.
then
We
all right.
have some games here.
Okay, then that's good.
Yeah,
I'll
but
be happy
are we
about that.
building new? Are we building a new stadium?
No, that's why they did all three, right? Because we don't
So
have
what they're gonna use Skydome then?
probably
No, there's one. Obviously,
I don't
they're
think
gonna
you
use
could
the
do
FC.
Skydome.
The FC.
the
That's
FC
not
one.
big enough though. That's not.
I mean, it's still gonna use it though. It doesn't have to be.
It's not a finals game, right? I mean, it's not a like
It'll be a regular
playoff
match,
game.
yeah.
It's preliminary games, right? So I mean, if
Qualifiers.
but then the U.S. also have a lot of stadiums, right? So
Yeah, I'm okay with using existing. I'm not okay with building new infrastructure. That's all it is.
Yeah, no.
I'm not for spending billions of dollars just
I-
for a 21-day event.
look, I agree with that. I don't.
I agree. I think everybody would agree with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
For sure.
I think everybody would agree that you don't spend money to take out people's livelihoods and stuff like that. But but like
who
I,
would be on board with that?
yeah, but I'm on board for the sport.
That's
right?
what the Olympics is about.
No, it's not.
No, it's not about that. People just. What are you talking about,
You
man?
guys are getting media controlled, man.
No,
Media control.
we just
Talking
like the
about-
sport. I just like sports.
Media controlled.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, okay, well, we can move on. too much Olympic talk. There's way too much airtime for that.
Apparently, Olympics is just about spending money. That's it.
yeah.
It is.
But
Real gold medals, real gold.
well, I mean,
For the
speaking
medals?
of like competitions, y'all ever watch like beauty pageants?
I mean, I think my cousins
Come
were
on,
in
like,
it.
like what
My
do you call
cousins
it?
were in like in the Philippines for.
They were in it. Sorry,
Yeah,
what
they
was
were
it?
in it. Yeah, so
No way.
it's like small beauty pageants, small like
Oh,
small
okay,
tier
okay,
ones.
small
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But you see like the what is it? The
What do you mean? Is it Miss Universe?
Yeah, Miss Universe.
So that's like the
competition.
high end one. Like I mean, that's the
That's
top
the
tier.
top. That's
yeah.
the top of the top, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then,
Shout out Steve Harvey.
Yes. Oh yeah, Steve Harvey's the one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Steve Harvey was the one that
This
gave
guy
the.
knows a lot more than I expected. I was.
Oh, wait, Philippines. They love beauty pageants. Man.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So I don't know, I heard this somewhere, but basically, what is the point of having the contestants showcase a talent when they're
Because
judged on their beauty?
no,
It's called a
well,
beauty pageant.
so what's the point of asking them questions?
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Okay, so
It's based on beauty, correct? A beauty pageant is based on beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just make that clear, right? It's based on physical attributes, your look,
well, you have
right?
So there's beauty,
So
right?
why?
So you have like the what do you call the brainstorm, right? The brainstorm. So you have beauty, and the little comes is talent, personality, looks, how you look in a bikini. That's
Right.
why they
it
have these
should be
categories.
looks. It should be looks. But I
But then how
remember
would they have a show? How
No,
would
but-
they have anything if they just
Yeah, but-
they literally just walk down the thing and then that's it?
like if you I encourage anybody to go and maybe Google it or YouTube it, but basically you'll see some past previous Miss Universe contests or
But they don't have it.
Contestants.
They don't have it anymore. They don't have the
I don't
talent in
know.
Miss Universe and the big ones. They
I don't
only
know if
have
they do.
the questions.
No, but no, they do.
the
They still
bikini.
do have the talents where they showcase, like, some of them try and sing, some of them try to do a magic trick.
Yeah, but it's not like part of it. It's
It
like
is.
in the show, not part of the show. Like they don't. Not every single person will do a talent.
usually, well, I don't know. I
From
can't
what I-
speak
from-
on that, but
from
I
what
know
I
they do it.
remember.
I know they do. They still do it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any sense because it's a beauty pageant.
That's because you're taking the word literally.
No, but no, it literally is that. That is the type of pageant it is. That you're being judged on your looks. You're not being judged on anything else. You shouldn't be
you're
judged on
taking
anything
it
else.
literally because for people
It
that
is
are
literal. It is a
because
literal thing,
people
though.
that are in the beauty pageant,
Yeah.
they know it's beauty comes with being personable,
Beauty is not inside, yo. Get out of here with
not
that.
not
No, no,
inside,
no,
but
no, no.
talents are on the outside. What do you mean?
There's nothing beautiful about talents. Let's
What?
put it that way.
I think LeBron James is really good at basketball, right? And that's really beautiful. Like when he plays basketball.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just doing this to get. I'm just doing this to get Lee on my side here.
I know
but,
he's trying to
but
get on his side.
but no, but like
Beauty pageants should just be purely based on. I'm just saying. You know how we were
No,
talking
that's
about.
not a
the
beauty
reason-
pageant.
the-
That's
the
called
reason- no,
that's
the
called
beauty-
Tinder, dude.
Beauty pageant, yeah, beauty pageant. In my opinion, I don't watch beauty pageant. I don't know too much about it, but just hearing what you guys are saying just now, the assessment that I'm gonna take is, or the opinion I'm gonna take is more than just the beauty, the more than just the physical aspect. Because you know why? I'll tell you why.
Yeah, go on.
Here's why. Because let's just say, for example, you are now the face of the planet, right? Miss Universe, or let's just say
The
Miss
face of your country.
or your country, right? If
Yeah.
you are the face of your country, or if you won the beauty pageant of the universe, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, most beautiful person. In
No,
the,
so
in
the
the
thing
world.
is, you don't
in the world.
when you are the winner of
the most
you know,
beautiful
the-
person in the
Okay,
world.
let me finish, man. if you win the beauty pageant for the Miss Universe, right?
Yeah.
For the year, let's just say for the year, because every year they have
Okay,
one.
Yeah.
You obviously it's again it comes down to also money, right? This is also a money and a business thing where you win it, but it doesn't just end there. It doesn't end just at the beauty pageant. What you are is actually also a figurehead of, I guess, beauty, or of whatever it is. They're I don't know what they have. They have some kind of community where that beauty pageant, the winner will go to different countries
Yes.
to do humanitarian stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna be doing certain things to build community. There's gonna be things that you're gonna be able to sponsor certain things, right?
Yeah,
So
so
you also
that's-
be a spokesperson, a figurehead. So you also
Which they-
have
That's
some
pretty
kind of
silly too.
Which
but
they usually
anyways,
are.
yeah.
Which they usually are.
right.
yeah.
So you need to have some kind of intellect, right? So there'll be like from what I
goodness.
remember, or if I remember watching some kind of beauty pageant at certain time, they'll ask a question to these beauty contestants, right? Certain things about what's happening in the world. Who's the president of the United States, or so whatever it is, right? If you're able to answer that, then those are like minimum stuff that you need to know to be, partaking.
P, you're really not making it easy for the women out there, dude. It's like when you say literally
it's
say
not- it's not
beauty
about that.
is on the outside only. Damn, that's
No,
not
but
it's not helping you, bro.
But the truth is, like, these.
You're taking it literally. I
you're
noticed a
taking
lot
it
of
way too
times
literally.
it's
you
a
take-
competition about beauty, is
no,
it
it's
not?
not. It's not just about the beauty.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yes,
You-
that
it's
is-
not a
that is the
competition
main
about
criteria,
beauty.
right?
That is
beauty
the
pageant
only criteria.
No, it's the
It's
main
what it
criteria.
should be.
Don't take things too literally, and that's what you have been doing recently, actually, taking things too literally, and to like.
What is the point of judging other things other than beauty when it's a beauty contest? Tell me.
you gotta have some variation because, like I just explained to you, man, you're not just a beauty. You're just not someone who's just gonna, smile, stand there and smile. You're not just a model. You're not a mannequin,
But
right?
that's after. That's after the fact.
Yeah, so you need
that's
to
not
you,
part
you
of
need
the
to be able
actual
to vet these people out, these
oh my
contestants out, so that
goodness.
once you
Yo.
win the pageant, when you're going for world tours to different countries to do certain things, you have to be able to know how to speak and
Yeah,
be able to stand there and be a
You're telling me they can't speak?
You ever heard
you
of
have
like?
to be able to do the public speaking, right? It's not just standing there and looking pretty, but you also have to be able to have some kind of competence
Oh my goodness.
So
to have public speaking.
You've never met someone and be like, yo, this person's personality is really beautiful, or this person's personality is very ugly.
Yeah, that's
So
correct.
then that's the whole premise of it, right? So it's like,
You can't tell a person's personality in less than an hour.
Okay, so for example, let's just
well, that's
say
the whole
on,
point
bro.
of a competition.
Anybody could fake their personality for an hour on stage.
No. Beauty pageants, I don't know. I actually don't know, but I think beauty pageants, you have to be qualified to partake in the actual contest
Yeah, you
itself.
gotta be beautiful. That's what you gotta be, man.
Well, the whole point of the beauty pageant is also not to teach that. Obviously, it is about beauty, but you need to also be. If it was all about beauty, you're teaching kids, oh, it's all about looks, right?
I mean, look, it is. I mean, you gotta be real with it, right? Like, you
Oh, of
can't-
course. Okay,
I
get
am
you.
being real with
I
it. That's
get
what
you.
it is. That's what beauty pageant is about.
It is about looks, but at the same time, it's not
Yeah,
just.
why, if it was not just about looks and about all these other things you guys are talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah. It's
then why don't you put
intellect
on
is a form of
put on
affection too, right?
the big
It's a
and
form of
beautiful people,
attraction.
put on the husky women.
They do have a show like that.
Do they?
They do. They have a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of shows with different
I didn't
stuff
know
like
about
that.
that.
So, like,
Wait, what is it
obviously,
called?
those aren't as popular, but
Yeah.
Someone who looks beautiful, right, physically, but also has the brains, is also
is more beautiful than a person that doesn't have.
Yeah, some
Right?
people are attracted to that. Some people might think that's also sexy, right? So for you to have intellect as well as physical
that's
beauty,
cap, yo. I hate to use that word, but
that's what?
This guy said it's cap. It's cap.
he
What's
doesn't
cap?
know what cap
It means
is. He doesn't know what that
It's
means.
what you're wearing. It's a cap.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's
What's-
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No,
Yeah,
but
you
no,
know
tell
what
me.
about
I want to
it,
know.
yeah.
Explain, Pete. Explain.
You Google it.
No, I want to know.
No, I know
Explain.
you
You
know.
wanna
know
use it
You
for our
know it.
listeners.
Come on, you know it. I know you know
It's
it.
a
Stop
cap?
lying,
That's a-
yo.
how
You
do you say-
lied.
what do
You
you think?
lied, yo.
It's a cap.
It's cap.
Yeah, it's cap.
Or
It's
say
cap?
Or
Yeah.
it's no cap.
Let me Google that.
All right, Google it.
It's
Google
cap.
it.
It's cap.
No, it's either no cap or cap.
So wait, what did P just say to me then?
I was saying that in regards to you saying like
What I just said, okay.
No, you were saying like how people some people think what do you call it other
Personalities?
trait, yeah, personality is more beautiful than physical traits. And I
didn't say that. That's not what
what'd
I
you
said.
say? What'd you say then?
I said that people can find attraction not just through the beauty, but when someone has beauty and intellect at the same time. I didn't say intellect, but like when it has a smarts.
But like I said, it's like beauty, and then there's the little.
Okay, the
lines
expression
you put.
cap is slang meaning lie or BS.
Yes.
The expression no cap is a slang meaning no lie or for real.
Yes.
Yeah. Just replace the word cap with lie.
Who says cap? That is so lame. That's a lame word, man.
You-
Cap?
You're showing your
How? Who came up with cap?
You're
Is that a
showing
new
your-
thing?
You're showing your age.
It's
now,
been around
man.
for a while
Yeah,
now, so it's
What?
yeah, you kind of out of the
That's lame, man.
loop. Kind of out of the loop.
Wait, so hold on. That's just this generation? Cap?
Yeah, probably like a year.
Wow,
year and a
that's
bit.
lame, yo. That is lame.
So
P.
here's the thing, right? Like getting back to beauty pageants, right? And you're talking about okay, you gotta have all these other things that you judge beauty on, right? Talent or personality. Do you really think all those things can be judged more fairly on beauty than actual physical appearance?
Come again one more time. Sorry.
So
Because okay, let's see. You know how you say beauty is the eye of the beholder?
yeah, there's that saying.
There's that
right?
saying. Okay, so when you watch a beauty pageant, right,
Yeah.
you're gonna think one girl is more beautiful than the other, but that necessarily that most beautiful person is not gonna win to
Yeah,
you.
subjectively,
Right?
yes.
So that's why
correct.
you have to have other factors.
Right.
Mm,
Enough said.
yeah, but no one
Let's
cares
say
about
less.
no one cares
Okay,
about no
say
one.
less. Say less.
No
Dude,
cap.
No one
No
cares.
cap. You understand me?
No one
No
cares.
cap.
Trickle down,
about-
P.
No one cares about those other factors.
Everybody cares.
No. Real talk. No, you telling me guys that watch this show?
Well, it's
think-
not just guys.
Okay, I'm just referring to
There's more
guys.
women out
I'm
there.
just referring to guys. you telling me guys care about a girl's
Yes,
personality
yes,
on
yes,
stage?
yes.
Nah, yo,
Not all.
that's cap,
not all.
yo.
Not,
That's
not
cap,
all.
bro.
Not
Don't
all.
say that,
Don't
man.
get me
It
wrong.
sounds so lame.
Yeah,
Cap sounds lame, yo. Don't say
Don't
that.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Don't say that,
This
P.
is the no
Don't
cap
get me wrong.
show.
There's a lot of men out there who obviously go by the looks first, but there's a lot of men out there that also like.
No, but I'm gonna say majority. Majority
I
of
don't
men.
think majority. I think I would
You
say.
think there's more than 50% of guys out there that's gonna watch a beauty pageant be like, oh, I like
and
her
not 50%.
personality.
I would say.
majority is more than 50, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so 51%.
Yeah, 51. It's majority. When I say majority, it's always over 50.
Then when you say majority, I feel like you're saying 99%.
oh, I would go as high as like 90% of guys that if they were to watch it would be like they wouldn't care about the personality. They just want to see what they look like in a bathing suit.
See, that's the
and
other portion. When you say
part,
beauty, it's
whatever.
like you're talking about just the face.
yeah,
So there's still
That's what I'm
another,
saying.
that's
They care
another-
more about
that's
that.
another characteristic
Right.
of beauty.
yeah,
is your body,
for sure.
right?
They care more about that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
The whole event of a beauty pageant also is not just you need to prolong the event, prolong the show. I guess if you want. I don't know. Is it called a
Yeah,
show?
that's what I mentioned
You
earlier.
need to,
right?
you need to prolong and it's a business,
You can't
right?
just-
you
okay.
can't just say, yeah, show this, okay, and then next. Okay, do you look good? Okay, and then,
That's why I
But,
said.
but
Game
I'm
over.
saying,
Just
I'm
game
saying,
over.
yeah, exactly. It
Just-
should be
that's
a
not-
half-hour show. It
but it's a
shouldn't be.
business.
just
It's
go on Tinder. You have that on, like no problem,
yeah,
bro.
it's a business, right? So they need to have.
Buddy,
certain
everything's a
criterias.
business. Everything's a business.
You
in
need
your
to
eyes.
have some kind of criteria.
Everything's a business.
It is.
Everything's a business.
It's true. Everything is a business.
Everything's a business. But I'm not
Haters
talking
gonna
about the
hate.
fact that it's a business. I'm just saying that the point.
Well,
of,
you're taking things too literally, and you shouldn't be taking things too literally. Which beauty pageant should be just based on beauty.
no, but
no.
Do you not see the irony that like you call it a beauty pageant, and then you call this person the most beautiful person in the world, and then all of a sudden this person has all these other so-called personality or talents, and you think those are actually those are part of the most beautiful.
Yeah, you're
things in the
literally.
world. You know what I mean? Like, it
you
doesn't
are
make any
literally-
sense.
Literally taking it really like the most literal thing I've ever heard you say.
But
This
it
is
is
the
a
most
literal
thing.
contest. It should be a literal contest. is
You're
what I'm
saying
trying
it
to say.
should be, but it's
Yes.
not.
No, it should be.
But it's
So
not.
then, okay,
I know
so
it's not, but I'm saying it should be. is what
Why,
I'm
why,
trying to
why,
get
do,
to that
why do
point.
McDonald's sell all these different items on their menu? Salad, chicken nuggets.
When they could just
why
do
is it
one
not just
burger?
burger and fries?
Yeah.
Why? Just leave it at burgers and fries. Why? Why are you doing shakes? Why are you doing desserts? Why are you doing that? It's a business.
No,
It's a business. It's a business.
no, but does McDonald's preface themselves as only burgers and fries? No,
No.
exactly.
Beauty
So
pageants
that's
don't do that.
irrelevant.
Beauty pageants
They
don't do
do.
that.
They do.
No,
That's-
they don't.
Man, you don't know anything about beauty. Sorry,
I know
beauty
you watched one
pageants.
last night, right? You watched an episode last
This guy,
night.
Wait, they
A
don't. What do you
replay
mean?
or
They don't
something.
preface it themselves as a beauty. I don't get it.
Here, I just googled it. A beauty pageant or a beauty contest is a competition that has traditionally focused on judging and ranking the physical attributes of the contestants.
What's the source? What's your source? What's the website?
Wikipedia.
Yo, wiki,
Hey,
yeah.
You
Yeah,
cannot
wiki,
use
yo.
that as a
Let's go,
reference.
Wikipedia. Yeah, you know what time it is.
No, it's traditionally.
that's-
It says traditional,
Yeah.
so it's
but
developed.
but physical attributes, right?
But it's developed,
always been
right?
Physical attributes.
It's developed.
It's evolved, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But it's I don't know.
So back in the
I'm
day,
just saying, like, I don't think it's
because it got boring. You just
got
because
boring.
you literally just put up the girl there, and then
Look,
that's it.
I don't disagree. Okay, from a business point of view, like everything's business, right? So you gotta add things, yada yada.
I'm
whatever.
gonna go back to
right?
back right now, y'all. I'm gonna just hold it right there, P. I'm gonna go back to
We're
back.
gonna go Drake back to back.
Beauty pageant should also be abolished. Enough said.
It should also be abolished. Why is that?
What about all those aspiring women
Yeah.
that want to be?
It should be abolished.
Why-
They
why-
can do it in their own form, right? We have
Yo,
we
I
have
swear,
such
in
we
this
have
guy's
such,
world, everything will be abolished.
we
There'll
have
be
we,
nothing.
we,
There'll
we are
be no
in a world
entertainment.
where we are in a world where Web3 and cryptocurrency is going to be coming into play.
Yeah, I've been looking
right?
up at Ethereum. Shout out Ethereum.
Amen. And these people, right, can now go online to, display their beauty for people like P that want to just display their beauty and that's it. There's going to be worlds where people want to display their beauty with their intellect. They'll have their own group of people. And so that's the reason why we should abolish the beauty pageant, right? Because we have people like P talking about, hey, how come it's based on all these other stuff? It should be just based on beauty, right? And yeah, I just went back to back. Abolish Olympics, abolish beauty pageants. Give the power back to the people.
You ever watch Miss Congeniality?
I did see it. Yeah,
with
a long
Sandra
time
Bullock?
ago. Yeah.
So that was my like first reference to beauty pageants, right?
Mm.
So they do. They even have the Miss Congeniality, like the one that's most nicest to everyone and stuff like that, right?
Oh, it's an actual contest.
It's
So
awards.
the-
It's behind the scenes, I believe. Yeah, it's a behind the scenes thing where like all the women when they get together, whoever has the most nice personality or whatever it is. So, but yeah.
Now that we talked about it more, I think that should be abolished as well. Actually, that's a good point. I appreciate that, Lee. Thanks for bringing that point up.
It's a special award. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it's actually I didn't even know it was a legit thing. That was
yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, given at beauty pageant, specifically at Miss Universe or Miss World.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's another stupid thing, yo. Why is there a Miss World and Miss Universe?
I didn't know that either. I thought there was only one.
This is
But
apparently
like,
there's two.
But it's the same thing, man. It's fucking like a business, right? So it's like it's just whatever, man. Fuck, it's done.
That's wild.
No,
That's
Jay,
wild.
That one
there's
line
two.
you said when we had that cryptocurrency episode, you're like, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted right
the
now
way you
too.
said, the way you said it was the best, man. I was like laughing at that part.
Oh man,
I'm
but-
exhausted.
I'm
but,
exhausted now too. There's too much.
Do you know who won the last
I mean,
Miss
not
Universe?
care. I mean, not care.
Do you want to know
Who won it?
Her name is.
I don't care about the name. Like it's the country.
Oh, you okay? Take a guess. Take a guess. Since you
China.
guys don't know, China.
Indonesia.
I'll take one more guess.
Syria.
Nope.
Belize.
No.
Oh, there's so many countries, man. Just tell us, dude.
Idiot.
India.
India.
Oh, India.
Yeah, India.
What's her name?
Harnaz Sandhu.
Shout out to Harnazu.
I mean,
Congratulations.
honestly, nah, nah.
You don't think she's beautiful?
She should have not won it. I don't-
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
think
come
so,
on, man.
I'm just
See, this is
saying.
what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking
just
about.
saying.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's why they have to have other shit.
saying,
They have to have
bro.
other
Criteria.
criterias and shit, man.
You know what's funny? She, you know what her talent was?
What's
You
your
wanna take
talent?
so her talent, she made animal sounds.
Wow.
She imitated the sounds of animals, and she won with that.
Because
I bet it was pretty accurate then. Can you do animal sounds?
I mean, yeah,
Ex-
anybody could do.
Okay,
animal
do one.
sounds.
Do one right now.
Meow.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a cat, man. You're just saying
mean-
meow.
That's a sound, yo.
No, but the animal sounds must have been no cap, accurate.
Yo, I want to see if I.
don't be saying no cap there, Jay.
No cap.
I gotta see if I can
Idiot.
play it. I want to see if I can play it, but
No. Let's move on, man. I'm exhausted.
it is pretty.
I am exhausted. Can we not stop? Can we stop talking about businesses?
Oh my god.
Can we
that's
stop? Can we
hilarious.
start talking about something relevant?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm
Nah,
exhausted.
I'm gonna try and play it, but it was pretty hilarious. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be very interesting. But she basically did a cat impression. Okay, so if you're on okay,
That's Steve Harvey.
Oh, did he host it?
He always does it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But you remember that one year where I think it even made it more popular. That one year where he gave the award to someone else.
Oh.
Yeah. But it got.
oh no, sorry, yeah, keep going.
It doesn't matter, man. Like, why are we even doing anything else? Like, let's move on to the next topic, or we'll see you next week.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play this right now.
I don't even know if they could hear it.
Do this on world stage, but I have to do this. I have no other option. I love cats. I love animals. I would love to mimic a cat.
Okay.
Brace yourself, everyone.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's not the best. It's not too bad.
All right. So if y'all heard that,
But
hopefully y'all heard
it
that.
might have been like more of like a comedic thing, you know?
But-
That's the talent.
That yo, oh my goodness. She
See,
literally
literally-
that
see,
was her
you're-
talent.
You're taking that literally,
Bro,
right?
that was her talent.
You're taking that literally. You're literally taking everything literally.
What do you mean? I'm taking. She literally just did it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Again, it might have been on a comedic level.
Come on, Jay. That wasn't comedic. That was like.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
heard
think
people-
no. I
that
think
was
Pete, I think you're
legit.
taking it too literally.
I heard
think-
people laughing. Did you
I
hear
think
people laughing?
I
Lee?
think yeah, I heard
See?
that too. I think part of
I mean, because it was funny.
part of the
Of
appeal
course it
is
was.
part of the appeal is how you take it, right?
Well, I wonder why she
And-
won then.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. That's a good.
Because her
question.
personality.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
You just said she's not pretty.
Because not
That's
not
my
everybody's
opinion,
willing
but-
to and open and have the confidence to just try to imitate an animal sound, right? Like it's just and she embraced that moment and just show that as a
No,
talent,
like
right?
what he.
It's more than just making that sound. It's the
he-
fact that you have the courage to do that, right?
No,
Well, this could also be a really political too, right? Like,
yeah, I was
right?
thinking I was gonna
Right?
say
So
something.
it could be like like they just pick the country where it needs the most help. Knock on wood.
Yeah, they just need the most help. That's a nice way to put
That's
it.
why Philippines won 1 year.
That's funny. Oh, did they win it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
like a couple years back. I'm kidding, but
That is
I don't know.
interesting.
I think the whole beauty pageant thing is a whole business, right? So I don't know
It
what
is,
goes
it
on
is.
behind it. There probably is a lot of corruption as well. So we're just talking about nepotism.
Idiot things.
I mean, yeah. It's
Yeah, nepotism could have gone on in the beauty pageant world, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Because if you've been doing the beauty pageant, it's been in the family for
It's
years.
an exclusive club.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So
exclusive club, eh? Is that what you think? Is
Yeah,
that what
it
it
could
is?
be. It could be.
it could be. Yeah, it could be.
Interesting. Well, all right. Yeah, we can move on for that. But just because I didn't expect to talk a lot about beauty pageants,
Well-
to be honest. But
Honestly, yeah, let's stop. I'm ready to go to bed.
I'm exhausted.
Exhausted.
anyways, yeah. No, I think yeah, we could wrap it up. But any last words on the beauty pageant?
Now, shout out to India. Congratulations. She won this year, right?
Yeah, she's the
reigning.
the reigning champ.
2021 or 2022?
2021.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so there's gonna be a new one this year.
Yeah, there'll be every year, man. New one. New,
Oh, we
new
should place
person.
bets.
That's actually what we just talked about was P's haters corner. That could be his haters corner.
It definitely was his haters corner.
What do you mean?
Haters
Pageants.
corner.
Oh, that was my haters corner. That's what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can put it that way.
All right, let's place bets. Who's gonna win
Next year?
This
For what? For
Oh,
what?
sorry, but yeah,
Beauty
this year.
pageant this year.
Oh, I don't watch that. I don't know.
No, but place your bet.
Which country?
Oh, which country?
I got one. Egypt.
Egypt?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know about that one. That's tough. I'm gonna go with
You're gonna say Asian country.
I,
You like Asian
You know, I'm gonna
girls.
change it out just because you said
Good,
that. I'm
good, that's
gonna
what-
go.
I'm gonna
Good.
say Indonesia.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, okay. Indonesia.
You can't say Asian country. If you say Asian country, I swear to God.
I had one in my mind and I'm gonna change that up. I'm gonna go with Colombia. Colombia.
so
I'll go
typical.
Colombia. Shakira.
Typical.
What do you mean that's typical? Why is that
No,
typical?
I just feel like the Spanish world or the Spanish countries.
They haven't been winning it recently, so it's time
Oh, I
to
haven't been
bring
following.
it back.
I haven't been following.
Bring
I
it
don't know.
back. Let's
Okay, so
let's go.
we put a bookmark in this, all right?
Yeah,
Yep.
So
we'll come back to this.
episode whatever the end of the year episode is,
78 maybe.
we'll get back.
We'll see. We'll see who wins.
We'll recap.
We'll
We'll
keep
recap.
some tabs on
Yeah.
who wins Miss
We'll circle
Universe.
back to it.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Yeah, let's close it off. It's been
Yeah.
a good week, man.
It's been a good week. Appreciate the support. Love you guys. Keep listening. Keep watching us. We appreciate it. If you guys have any comments or if you guys want to just talk some shit like usual, just email us at swishandflow@gmail.com. Send us a tweet at swishandflow. Or you can just give us a comment down in YouTube. So like and subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Peace out.
See ya.
Good night.